Hello students. So today again we have to discuss about few topics related to chapter energy. In this portion we will discuss about basically two concepts. One is interconversion of energy and another is law of conservation of energy. Both are very important. Listen carefully. So our first topic is interconversion of energy. Interconversion means inter word is related to when something occurs inside a particular system. Conversion means change. As it is written, interconversion of energy means we are going to discuss about the change in energy from one form to another. And so same is the definition. The process of changing energy from one form to another form is known as interconversion of energy. Okay, its example that I will take here are two. One is in case of freely falling body. Do you know what is freely falling body? Anything which falls under the action of gravity instead of any other force. Means only force acting on it will be gravitational force. And second one we will talk about a stretched bow and arrow. So in both the cases potential energy is converted to kinetic energy. Let us discuss our first example. See, here you can see on the screen skydivers. After jumping out from any aircraft, they fall freely under the action of gravity. So you can see that they are at certain height from Earth. So when something is at particular height, we already discussed it possesses gravitational potential energy. So while they jumped out from the aircraft, they were having maximum potential energy. Okay, then under the action of gravity, they started moving down. As height is decreasing means with as we did formula of potential energy is equal to mgh. So if height is decreasing, then potential energy also decreasing. What is the use of that decrease in potential energy? Yes, that potential energy means decreased potential energy is changing to increase in amount of kinetic energy. So continuously there is conversion of energy from potential to kinetic energy. And then second diagram you can see here a person with a stretched bow. You can see a dotted line where it is labeled as original position. So at original position the bow was having zero potential energy, but on stretching the bow, as our arrow is also within the bow only, here you can see it gained some potential energy. Here gained potential energy is elastic potential energy. As we defined elastic potential energy, it is due to the change in configuration or shape. So here shape of bow change. Hence arrow attained which energy? Elastic potential energy. So when we are leaving the stretch arrow with the help of bow, okay, then this potential energy converts to kinetic energy. So when it moves forward, the potential energy gained in stretched bow changes to kinetic energy of the moving arrow. Okay, I think this thing is clear to you. Let us discuss about few more conversions of energy. You can see here, in given diagram. First one, they are showing that chemical apple is there. Okay, and from apple an arrow is toward the person who is riding a bicycle. Here they had written that chemical energy is converting to mechanical energy. It shows that from food when we are getting energy, it is in form of chemical. But when we are eating it, it provides us energy. So with that energy we are utilizing by our muscles. So first chemical energy to muscular energy, and then that muscular energy is used here to drive a or to ride a bicycle. So chemical energy changed to mechanical. Okay, next to it, downside, here they had shown that when we are lightening a lamp, so we are converting electrical energy to light energy. Down to that, they had shown that light energy is converting to chemical energy as plant is absorbing sunlight to make its food. On other column, in other next one column, you can see there is a cell and a light torch is shown here. So chemical energy stored in cell got converted to light energy, and you can understand remaining portion simply. The next one chemical to mechanical, and next one next to that electrical to heat energy. They had shown a toaster. So many examples are here. One form of energy is changing to another. Here also one flowchart type diagram is here. You can see that one form of energy can be converted to many forms, like at the top here chemical energy is shown in form of cell. That chemical energy, first one step, first arrow you see, it is showing that chemical energy got converted to electrical energy. Here they had shown battery. Then next arrow from the top to down you see toward car. That chemical energy by car is converted to kinetic energy. Further middle one arrow, third I can say from the starting. Here they had shown upside chemical energy in cells or batteries, and that we can use in production of electricity. Okay, and that electricity further divided into two portions. Electricity can be used to light the house or to watch the TV. So electricity can be converted to light energy or sound and light energy. So you can understand this flow chart. I think it is very easy. After getting the knowledge from here, you are suggested to read from your book also. Many examples are there. Okay, I think you can get easily. One of the important example discussed in your book is of microphone. Many are mistaking microphone what it is. Simply the word we are using it in our language, in routine language, is mic. When we are speaking in front of a mic, then what is the function of mic? It converts our sound into electrical signal. So microphone, it converts sound energy to electrical energy. And further we are giving connections to the speakers. That speaker receives electrical energy and it produces sound energy. So while attempting the question in exam, be careful. Now let us talk about our next concept, that is law of conservation of energy. What it says energy can neither be created nor be destroyed but can be changed from one form to other, and total energy of the universe remains same. So look at the diagram given here. Here I had shown you an oscillating pendulum. Its position M, which is at center, is known as mean position. Position A and B are known as extreme position. When we are dealing with the motion of a pendulum, here we are considering that at mean position its height is 0. Okay, but when it reaches to extreme position, you can see here height is written h. So it attains maximum height at extreme points. Okay, so if maximum height is at extreme points that are A and B, which energy will be there maximum? More the height? Yes, more the potential energy. So at point A and B, a bob of pendulum attains maximum potential energy. Okay, if maximum potential energy means we can consider here zero kinetic energy. But when it comes back to the mean position, at mean position when height becomes 0, its potential energy also becomes 0. At the mean position it possesses mainly kinetic energy. Then which energy is there in between A and M or B and M? It is sum of both potential and kinetic energy. What I want to explain here is that at point A, potential energy, at point M, kinetic energy, at point B, again potential energy. Okay, where maximum, there one energy is maximum, other energy is zero. Means one energy got converted at each step to another. And between A to M and M to B, it was sum of both. So total energy always remains conserved. Here one diagram is showing you that change in energy in roller coaster. So let us start from the peak point. The person who is at, means here when roller coaster is at highest point. Highest point, as we already mentioned, means height is maximum. So you can see here potential energy is maximum. When potential energy maximum, kinetic energy is zero. I think you had experienced this thing while taking rides in any, we can say, in any playground or wherever you're using roller coaster. So it attained highest potential energy in starting, where we are attaining highest potential energy. If you had observed that the roller coaster shows negligible movement, and after that when it comes forward it moves very fast. Why? Because potential energy changes to kinetic energy. So here you can see in next position it is 50. Earlier 100 was there potential energy, now it is 50, and for kinetic energy also 50. When it reached to the point which is near to the ground, kinetic energy became maximum 100 and potential energy is 0. Further when it moved ahead, kinetic energy it gained, potential energy, means kinetic energy reduced and it changed to potential energy. Now kinetic energy 75, potential energy 25. So in this way there is always change in energy from one to another form. But if you will take total at every point, it always remained same, 100. So that's all for today. Thanks to all of you. Stay home, stay safe.